make a design on your fence or sidewalk with tape and color it in spaces with chalk. Move the tape and reveal your design. So let's get started. So here's me again. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the activity with the tape. If you have chalk, all that, follow what this says on the lesson, but you don't have to do that if you don't have chalk or something happened with your chalk. I don't have chalk in my house, so I'm going to do an alternative thing with some tape and a piece of paper. But as I said, if you have the chalk and all that stuff, go outside. It's so nice out right now, so go outside. So let's do this thing. So there is my paper. So I got my tape here. I'm now going to create my design. One thing, the best tape to use for this, even outdoors on the sidewalk, is probably masking tape. I do have some duct tape. If you could use duct tape outside because it's easy. Probably you could do that. So I'm going to make kind of a grid here. Oh, my hand got in the camera. Ah. Oh. Perfect. I know my hand's in the camera. Filming difficulties right now. Wish my disc actually worked. So I had to go get a new one. I noticed, so a new one. A new one. Alright. Oh! Okay. There it goes. So, there's my design. You could do anything you think of. But, now, the magic of that. So I'm going to get something that's close to chalk as my crayons here. And this way I'm doing that, I'm just going to put, it doesn't matter, you go over the tape. Even the previous colors you made, because you're kind of mixing colors, and chalk is actually a better thing to mix colors because it's so chalky. But crayon can do it too. Alright. Yes, I'm messy. I need to clean up my workspace, don't I? because it's getting really crazy. This is a very simple one. And no offense, you really could be very elaborate and start making a grid, kind of making the stained glass. You could do a lot of things with this. You can even do this with paint as well. You could even do this on, I know there's one activity that on the thing about doing the same thing, not on the sidewalk, but on the fence. And you could do that as well. So this actually is, this thing is for both things. I'm just showing you what to do if you're doing it on the fence or on the sidewalk or even indoors. You just put some tape on the surface you're going to draw on, just like I'm doing here with the tape here, this paper. And you're going to use the materials used, chalk, paint. Of course, you don't want to put paint on the sidewalk, only use chalk. But if you get permission to use paint on a fence, you could do that. But if not, also use chalk as that as well. And of course, you could do what I'm doing with this paper with crayons and basically doing the same thing. Mixing it. And of course, after you get your design done, you're just going to do like I'm doing here, taking the tape. And of course, the tape can be and it doesn't matter if you have a paper and the tape tears. That's all right. So you can actually get it pretty done like that. And of course, if you do it on the fence or on the sidewalk, tape is actually a lot easier to take off of those surfaces. Generally, they won't do like I'm here. So, I will show you when this is all done. Here is my design. I had a little problem, got a little ripped right there and came off. So, eventually I will tape that together to make it one piece. But there's my name. And so, what I did here, just like you could do this on the sidewalk or the fence, is that I put some tape down and created a design. And that design could be anything. You could be really elaborate, like some stained glass windows. So if you want to do a stained glass window, go online, look at pictures of stained glass windows, and create your design that way. Or do it random like I did. You can just put the tape anywhere you want, and then start using the chalk or the crayon. I'm using this thing, or paint if you're doing this indoors on paper. If you have permission to paint on the fence, you can do that, but you have to have permission for that. And you can start coloring it. You could do like I did here, start mixing colors, and because of that, and then when you're all done, you lift the tape off, and you reveal what your picture is. And of course, like I was where the white is actually where the stained glass is. That's where the glass is attached, and so it's kind of a grid. So hopefully you enjoy this project, and I'll see you next time. For a recap, you can use chalk tape outside, or you could do it inside. Hope you enjoy these activities, and I'll see you next time. Bye.